Pisces, to your Astroday's reading for August. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, this very auspicious month going on between the Lion's Gate, the blue moon, and then, of course, that Mercury retrograde, which isn't so much auspicious. It's just, you know how that Mercury retrograde is. It's what we all love. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on. Best message is coming out. We have the 6th house. Some Virgo energy with some Mars. Okay. So having that Mars energy coming out. This is your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. Coming out with that, we do have that Virgo energy. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. It's funny, I messed that up on both videos. I did another video that had the same thing and did the same thing twice. Okay, 6th house, the work, health, and duty of your life. Okay. So getting straight in here. Gonna be busy over here. Okay, and getting straight in there to the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. What do we got going on here for you? Time to detach. So it does feel like there is something going on where you feel like you're going to detach, okay, from this situation. Okay. No longer wanting to hold on to that when it comes to the 6th house. So 3rd eye chakra. Sorry, I do feel this should be right side up. Moving on with the Chariot, so it's like I can see myself moving on. I'm going to detach from this situation and move forward in the 6th house. This is not where I want to be. I want to find something different. So whatever is going on in your 6th house, it's almost like doesn't feel like it's 100% working for you. So you want to try something more peaceful. She does have the Dove over here, so it does feel like there is something very detached from this situation that feels like I just need something that's going to work. There's too much stress going on over here. You can just definitely feel this stress. It's almost like I put in a lot of hard work when it comes to the Virgo, but I just have to detach from this. And, with the Mars being so impulsive, it's almost going to feel like it is going to be an impulsive move, because someone's going to say, whoa, what do you mean you're quitting your job, going somewhere else? Or what do you mean you're not going to stay in this yoga class anymore? You know what I mean? Or, I'm going to scrap the whole garden. I don't like any of this that I've planted. I'm going to rip it all out. Okay. And start from scratch. You just don't feel like you're getting the pinnacles that you actually deserve. You do believe that you deserve something better, and there's too much, you deserve the fruits of your labor. You're putting in too much work, and there's just not enough peace about it. There's something going on where you just don't feel like this is the luxury that I want. So I'm definitely going to go find that luxury. Okay. So something that makes you feel happy, or something that makes you feel like it might even be something that has to do with the community. Maybe you don't like the people that are there. Maybe you feel like, if you're at the gym, maybe they don't clean their shit properly. It always feels dirty. Maybe the people there are rugged. Maybe there's not enough nice people. Maybe there's some people there that just, they don't care. They don't wipe their shit down. There's just like sweaty, gross, and nobody cares. So you definitely feel like there's some creativity or some kind of community thing that's going on, or you just feel like this is not what I want to really plant because it doesn't seem to be doing very good in this weather. You see what I'm saying? So it could be anything. So guys, or this job sucks, and it could be a second job. Okay, it could be the second job that you're making extra money on, and maybe they don't take you serious enough because it's just your second job. You see what I mean? I actually had that happen to me when I worked at a different Denny's. I worked 2 Denny's at one time. The second one didn't take me as serious as my first one. It was kind of disappointing. They would just kind of see you as the weakened person, right? So it was a little weird. It was a little weird, I have to say. Okay, so anyways, but and yeah, that does get like that sometimes. So you could feel like, right? And yeah, it was like moonlighting for me. But they just, like I said, it just didn't feel like they were really taking me as serious as it should be. Especially, the crazy thing is most of them I've worked longer at Denny's than half those people. I think that's what really kind of pisses you off, right? When you're just like, but wait a minute, I have the skills, I've been here. But they don't take you that serious because it's your second job. Eh. Yeah, that was years. That was so many years ago. Oh my God, that was like over 20 years ago. But anyways, but I'm just saying those type of things are crazy because they do come back. And it just makes me think, yeah, that's crazy because I definitely see that. Where it's like you want something more pleasurable, somebody to limelight you, somebody to notice you, someone to see you, um, because you're putting out a lot of skill, or you just want that, you just want the overall celebration. Take it how it resonates, but there's just not enough pleasure, and you're looking for that overall pleasure, and you're moving towards that pleasure right now. Okay, so there could be even more promising money coming your way. Maybe you're detaching to go somewhere else. So this feels like for some of you, you already got a backup plan when it comes to that kind of situation. So it's like, I'll make more money over here, right? Okay, so you do have the Judgment. Taking the lead as the Emperor. Ooh, love it. And joy and stability. Wow. Okay, so look, wherever you're going, there is a judgment call over here, which is talking about a karmic deeds coming through. I love that because now we're talking about that area of your life where it's like, this is where I really want to go. This is where I'm really pulling things together for myself. This is where I really see things blossoming. And this is my good judgment call. Okay, so the good judgment call says that I can actually look outside and expand, and I can see where I'm expanding in my sixth house. My sixth house, there's a lot of activity going around for me in the mid-month where I didn't feel like the activity was really where I wanted it to be in the beginning of the month and probably the month before, right? You're just like, yeah, I'm done. So you do feel like here comes this opportunity, this ambition. It's finally there. You're getting the news of what it is you need, and it really puts you into a boss mode. And the reason it puts you into boss mode is because you're like, I got this, right? So you're really, it's kind of like being on the high horse, right? But that's a good thing, not a bad thing, right? That's because you're in that space of where it's like, finally I'm going to have something that I want, and I just know it's going to work. So it's making you really feel ambitious, right? It's going to really bring up that ambition within you for that joy and stability. And it's something that you're really going to want to hold on to and really want to like comfort and say, this is mine. This is mine. And I do want that. Thank you for this opportunity, right? And if you know it's just an idea that came from your head, right? 'Cause sometimes it is. Maybe just planting a seed or something and saying, you know what, that's cool because that will actually work for this time of the year. And I actually know, that it's not that hard to raise in my garden, right? Maybe the other ones were being, they just need too much fertilizer, or they need too much this, or they need too much attention, or there's not enough sunlight. And you know what I mean? This is like, oh my God, here we go, right? So it's going to be something that's very good for you. And it's just like, I got this, right? It could be a new, maybe you knew a new gym was opening up and you're like, I want that position. Thank you. You know what? And it could even be that, it's kind of crazy because you can even kind of see it as if you had a new gym or a new place opening where you have to go, they may even be like just opening and they have that sale going on, come on in and get $99 for, the first month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to feel very ambitious about that because it's like perfect timing. Spread your wings and fly for your desires. Oh my gosh. And in the knowing. Wow. So you're just like, this is where everything's going to come together. There's nothing holding you back right now. You need to sign any kind of contract or get anything done. This is the time where you do not need to hold off on anything. Go ahead and sign that contract. Go ahead and make those, make those negotiations for the 6th house. Do whatever it needs to do. There could be some time management. You might have to juggle a little bit differently, okay, than what you were doing before. Okay, but definitely, time for great negotiations, contracts, all those things. Okay, so definitely knowing what direction you're going in, and you're going in that desired, that desired place, with the ultimate excitement. I mean, but look, you were already super ambitious because you're just like, yes, I do like that. Because you're not going to feel like anything is really overwhelming you or holding you down. Ooh, love it. So, there you go. Being in the knowing says that I'm clear-minded and I know exactly what it is I want. If I need to make any boundaries with anyone or clear any boundaries about the situation, that's fine. Right, but you know exactly where you're going and you have a clear mind of doing so. So it doesn't feel like if you have to make any time management, it doesn't feel like you're going to take forever to get it. It feels like it's just going to be there because it just feels like it's just there for you. So it does feel like you're going to have a lot of support and a lot of attention coming from this. Okay, so it just feels like everything's moving the way you want it to move. It's just everything's really smooth. It's like I get out of this situation. I mean, if you can feel it, it's just a very smooth transaction, right? It's just very smoothly ran. Like you're planning it, you got it, and here it comes, and it's just naturally coming in. Doesn't feel like you have to be frazzled about the situation. Maybe you were already frazzled, but I don't feel that. I just feel like you're just like, this is what I want, and it's just really coming together beautifully. Guys, I love that. I love that. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.